Okay, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Caddx Turtle V2 with the special glass M12 lens. I posted a photo of this up on my Instagram a while back and just haven't gotten around to doing the video yet. It's a little unclear to me if you can buy this with the lens, with the glass lens, or if you have to buy it separately. I currently see the lens on their site for $8.50 at caddxfpv.com. Put a link down in the description if you want to check it out. And yeah, I'm not really sure if you can actually select the polycarbonate lens, the old lens, or the new glass lens, or if all of the Turtle V2s will be coming with the glass lens. My thinking is based on the pictures that I'm seeing that they still going to be selling the ones with the polycarbonate lens. So got a one V2 with a polycarbonate lens here, and you can see the difference here between the two. The lens is a little bit longer compared to the plastic lens or the polycarbonate lens on the old lens, so it sticks out about 2 millimeters more from the mount point here. And if you compare it to the split mini V2, let's see, let's line up the holes. It's just a touch longer than that. Now, if you get the split mini V2 with the M12 lens, that's actually quite a bit shorter than this, so it's even going to be shorter than this one here because it's got a very short lens. Don't actually have one of these out to compare to, but then if you compare this to the Foxeer Mix, the Mix has got the longest lens of them all, so we'll line those up. You can see how much that sticks out. So with all these various different lenses for these HD FPV cameras, it's going to be a challenge for frame designers to make sure that they adapt their frames to be able to handle all these lenses. So you can see here I have the Airblade Eclair 2.5 inch light frame here. It does have the slot, as you can see, to move the camera back and forth, but you know, because of the way the camera mount is designed here, and I have it at this angle here, the back of the camera bumps up against the top plate over here, and does stick out of the frame here at this angle. Now, if I angle it up more, I'm able to slide this back further and get the back of this camera underneath the top plate. But if I want a more modest angle, then it's going to stick out like this. So these are the kinds of things that the frame designers are going to have to start thinking about with all these various different lenses out there and the lens lengths. So in terms of the image quality difference between the two lenses, I think that the glass lens is definitely a little bit nicer looking to me. It's a very subtle difference. There's a little bit more I guess what they call purple fringing around the edges of the plastic polycarbonate lens image versus the glass lens. The lens flare looks a little bit different on the two as well. So I'll show you a little bit of footage from the V2 polycarbonate lens and the glass lens at the same park on back-to-back flights. So you get to see the same lighting conditions on the same day, and you'll be able to compare what the differences are between the two. It's not really super obvious what the differences are. The other thing I noticed is that on the field of view, there's less distortion on the edges of the glass lens versus the polycarbonate lens. So again, very subtle difference there. You're going to have to be pausing the video quite a bit and doing a lot of comparisons to really bring that out. It's very, very minor. It's not a major difference. And of course, another difference is that the polycarbonate lens scratches more easily than the glass lens does. Now, the glass lens will scratch, of course, as well if you crash into a concrete wall. Pretty good chance they'll shatter and scratch up. But for like minor crashes, like say trees, for example, the polycarbonate lens will definitely scratch. If you hit a tree versus the glass lens will probably survive that a little bit better. So those are the biggest differences. Now, I'm not 100% sure, again, as I mentioned before, if you can buy it with the glass lens or if you buy the one. I'm thinking that you have to buy it stock with the plastic lens and then buy the glass lens separately at additional cost. So something that you should be actually thinking about if you want to get the glass lens version. It might be that that's the case right now, and they may have the ones with the glass lens available as an option in the near future. So you might want to Stay tuned to this video. I'll do an update. Well, not actually, I'm not going to do an update video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update I'll post a comment down below, either pin comment or I'll update the description with what is going on with the glass lens version. Now, they actually just sent me this here with the glass lens already in it, in a sealed box, so I'm not sure if they did that special for me or if they actually have a separate stock with some with a plastic lens and some with a glass lens. That they weren't clear about, and they weren't available to respond to my inquiries because they had left for Chinese New Year. So hopefully I'll have some information soon, and then I'll post an update down in the description and or a pinned comment as to what that is. And if you have questions, definitely let me down below, and I'll try and answer those in a pinned comment or update the description in the near future. So anyway, going to show you some flight footage from both lenses, and you guys can let me know what you guys think in terms of the image quality differences between the two. Like I said, it's pretty subtle, and then of course all the other differences I mentioned before. So anyway guys, hope you found the video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.